Hello, astrology learners. Thank you for joining Lisa Astro channel. Today is going to be a unique discussion. I am going to be covering a topic that many people are familiar with, but may not understand the true significance and deep meaning. I am going to be discussing what Sade Sati is and all of the meanings and significations related to this important concept within Vedic astrology. So make sure to watch this video until the end so you don't miss out on any key points. First, let's go over what Sade Sati means. Sade Sati literally means 7.5. Sade Sati is a 7.5-year period when Saturn or Shani passes over 3 key zodiac signs within one's birth chart. It is when Saturn transits over a person's moon in their birth chart. The 3 phases are broken down into 2.5 years. They are called the rise, peak, and setting. The first phase, Saturn is crossing over the zodiac sign previous to the moon. The second phase is when Saturn is crossing over the moon. And the third phase is when Saturn is crossing over the zodiac sign after the moon. Let's take an example so you can understand what I am talking about. I've pulled a random birth chart to use. You can see in this Vedic birth chart, Moon sits in the 6th house in the sign of Scorpio. This would mean that when Saturn transits Libra, which is the sign previous to Scorpio, the individual Sade Sati would start, the first phase for 2.5 years. Then Saturn would transit the sign of Scorpio and transit over the individual's moon, signifying the second phase of Sade Sati for 2.5 years. This is considered the toughest of the 3 phases. Next, Saturn would transit Sagittarius, which is the zodiac sign after the moon. This is the last phase of the Sade Sati, phase 3 consisting of 2.5 years. Normally in a person's life, they go through up to 3 Sade Satis depending on how they fall. The first one is considered the toughest. The strength of Saturn and Moon and position would determine how difficult or challenging the second and third Sade Sati would be. The 7.5-year period is often considered as a difficult time, but it can also be looked at as a time for personal growth, resilience, and spiritual awakening. This period can be a time of hardship, struggle, and misfortune, and tests the individual in many ways. It is defined by a series of physical, material, emotional, and psychological changes, which improves or distorts your worldview, depending on how you take it and how your past karmic records are. Can be termed as a wake-up call from the universe. This is meant to bring growth and put you on the right path, as well as repay every wrong deed and receive the fruits of your good karma as well. The challenging part is it brings immense delays, obstructions from enemies, and illnesses. The first 2.5-year phase is known to bring physical issues and ailments to one's life. The second 2.5-year phase brings karmic cleansing or results of one's good or bad karma in its full-fledged form, and the final 2.5-year phase is comparatively easier with fewer delays. The most intense period when Saturn transits through the individual's moon sign. This can lead to self-discovery, personal growth, and reassessment of life goals. The Sade Sati leaves one's life after teaching the required lessons one needs to learn and bring out the reality of things. The results can be negative or positive, depending upon how Saturn is placed in one's birth chart. Saturn, the Karaka for hard work, discipline, old age, and authority, will show results based on how the individual has lived their life up until that point. If the person has been disciplined and worked hard, this is the moment Saturn shows its rewards. positive placement leads to good results after considerable hard work and diligence or reward for good karmas of the past. Bad placement leads to turmoil, issues in relationships and profession, along with penalizing for wrong deeds and a generally negative period for the person. What are the myths and facts related to Sade Sati? People automatically assume that Sade Sati is a period of bad events happening one after another, just an extremely bad phase of delays, disturbances, losses, and so on. But this is not the case. Sade Sati affects people by factoring in a lot of things. It can be a time of promotions, recognitions, and professional growth. Results are amplified during Saturn Mahadasha and Antardasha period. Although it is active throughout the 7.5 years in your life, its effects get felt more prominently during Saturn's Mahadasha, Antardasha, or Priyantardasha periods. Sati Sati's purpose is to uplift an individual spiritually. Some people may experience personal growth, emotional breakthroughs, or spiritual insights. It is not always damaging. Individuals have become prime ministers and presidents during their Sade Sati. Saturn, often called the taskmaster, forces individuals to face their responsibilities, overcome laziness, and handle difficult situations with grace. Instead of fearing Sade Sati, it can be viewed as a period of significant transformation. By the end of it, you will rise and be in a better place. Saturn requires individuals to address unresolved issues from the past. While it can feel overwhelming at first, it offers an opportunity to correct past mistakes and make better life choices moving forward. Sade Sati tests one's inner strength and perseverance. People often finding themselves developing resilience, patience, and a deeper understanding of life. Many who have experienced Sade Sati report emerging from the period feeling more mature and focused. Saturn often delays rewards but never denies them. What might seem like a period of stagnation can lead to long-term success if approached with discipline and hard work. Saturn encourages steady progress rather than quick results, making this period a time for laying the foundation for future achievements. Struggles and introspection brought on by Saturn can lead individuals to a deeper understanding of purpose and create a shift towards spiritual practices like meditation, yoga, and self reflection. What can be done to help lessen the ill effects of Sade Sati? Strengthen your own self by going through these challenging times with courage. It is believed that worshiping Lord Hanuman and Lord Ganesh greatly reduces any malefic effects of Sade Sati. This period, being a predominantly mental and emotional transit, helps to worship Lord Shiva to calm the mind. Fasting is said to please Lord Saturn, especially on the day he rules, which is Saturday. Donating food, clothes, or other items to the needy or blind or to handicapped people can help immensely. Practicing yoga and meditation to enhance mental resilience, helping poor students, feeding the elderly, or providing for the needy can be very beneficial. Maintaining honesty and discipline in personal and professional life is very important. Saturn is the great teacher. Saturn is all about the common man, old people, and responsibility. Saturn destroys arrogance and ego. Saturn teaches us hard lessons about life, pushing us to overcome obstacles and achieve greater maturity through discipline and perseverance. Saturn represents the need for structure, limitations, and boundaries, ensuring we stay focused and grounded in reality. Saturn signifies a strong work ethic, dedication to long-term goals, and a sense of duty to fulfill obligations. The Saturn cycle shows us that a harvest does not happen overnight. The best things in life develop over time. Be willing to work, to wait, and to know that the harvest will come. That concludes our discussion for today. I hope you have gained a deeper understanding of Sade Sati, and now you will not fear this period, but be prepared, embrace it, and be grateful for how it propels us along our soul journey. If you enjoyed today's video, please like it and feel free to comment. You can share this video and my channel with anyone you know who is curious about Vedic astrology concepts and would like to learn more. If you are new today, welcome to the channel and please consider subscribing so we can stay connected. I thank all of my current subscribers for all of your support, and together we can continue to evolve and become the best versions of ourselves. So take care for now, and I will see all of you soon. Bye bye.